Hello folks, Mr. Golf, Fred Geffen here. Decided to do a what's in the bag other than golf clubs because I had to take everything out. I won't tell you why I had to take everything out. It's a little embarrassing, but I did. Cleaned it all up and now it's all going back in. So for those of you that are interested what you should be carrying in and on your bag that is not golf club related, here we go. You'll notice a whole load of crapola. But we're just going to pick it apart piece by piece and back in the bag it goes. So here we go. We're going to start with a rain jacket. This happens to be a lovely Bethpage black that I purchased online somewhere. We're going to fold that up. We don't buy new. New is ridiculously expensive. We can save boatloads of money by buying previously owned. Anyway, I'm going to turn this puppy around. This goes right in there. On top of that is my lightweight jacket or windbreaker. Roll that puppy up. Goes in on top of that. And that, as they say, is that. Now we'll move over to this side. Why not? We have our zero restriction, bought used, rain pants. Fun fact about these. The fabric that they're made of, if you want these pants to be altered in any way, there's only one company that the manufacturer of these guys recommends for doing your alterations, and they happen to be located, I believe, in San Francisco. I don't remember the name. Certainly they're easy enough to find. Not for nothing, the cost to shorten these pants was more than I actually paid for the pants. Go figure. So that goes in this side. We also have a pair of gloves for when our hands get cold. Those also go in here. Moving right along, we have an interesting item that I actually use quite often. It's a neck warmer. Go ahead, and when you get a chilly neck, it actually works really well. So that also goes in here. Next, we have this little item. These are from Nike. They're arm sleeves. I'm sure you've all seen people wearing shirts, looks like they're long sleeve, but they're really not. They're just sleeves that you go on and pull up if your arms get cold. Okay, cool. They go in here also. We then have this item, which is actually a raincoat for the entire bag. It's really cool. You open it up, it goes in this tiny little bag. You open it up, it covers your entire bag. You Velcro it around the bag or the cart or whatever you happen to be using. And it's got a zipper on the top so you can get to your clubs without having to take it off. Comes in handy, to say the least. What else on this side? I think for the moment, that's it for this side. Okay, let's move along. We then have the my Garmin Approach watch, which we'll get to. I have little instructions for it, which I of course never read. And I also then keep my wrench for adjusting my driver if needed, and also a face mask. You never know when you need a face mask. And those actually go in this little side compartment right up here. Just like that there. Then I have a cockamamie item, which most of you will not need generally on the course. I am fond of wearing my fedora, which I'm sure those of you that have seen my videos realize that I do wear. Anyway, this is just in case it starts to rain. It shouldn't ruin my fedora. It's ridiculously too large. Why I even have it still in the bag is beyond me, but I do. Anyway, I just kind of shove it in the back here of that. and that takes care of that. Also on that same side, I have a couple of hand warmers. Never use them, but you never know. Stick it in there, and that's where that goes. Okay, oh, then also I forgot. It's always nice to carry a vest. This happens to be 1999 US Open Pinehurst #2 vest. Sporty, nice. And that is the final item that goes in to this side. And then we close it up. Turning around to the back, fun fact, I went and bought this bag when I received it. I love the bag, by the way, very cool, Mizuno. You always have to have some logo on something, but this is pretty toned down, so I'm okay with it. I also love my Mizuno MP4s, so another reason. Anyway, interesting, when I got this bag, I looked around and poked and prodded and top to bottom did, and then it dawned on me, ruh-roh, this doesn't have an umbrella holder. Genius that I am. So what I did is I purchased this. This is a full-size, what is it, EEZY umbrella. But what's nice about it is you can see it is compacted, and you can push the button, open it up, and it becomes a full-size golf umbrella. That goes right in this big pouch in the back. Should I ever need it, it's there. Also, my big pouch in the back is this bag. This bag has 2 items. It has sunscreen and it has bug spray. We fold that up. In she goes. Okay. So we're good. Okay, you don't want to go. All right. Uh-oh. What's that all about? Okay, so we have a little issue with the zipper here. I'm not going to waste time with it, though. I'm just going to go ahead and close this side up. I'll fuss with that later. Okay, moving right along. Let's get to the front pockets, which I hope you can see. Let's just confirm that. Oh yeah. Okay. The front pockets get a few items. A couple of tissues. The remote for my caddy goes in the top part right there. As long as we're on the top part, let's continue with the top part. The top part gets a couple of ball markers and a T and some Advils. I have a very cool official Old Course St. Andrews ball mark that was brought to me by one of my playing partners, my regular weekend boys. And those go in there. We also throw a couple of tees. I don't know why I collect these little baby tees, but I think they're cute, so I do. Throw a couple of regular tees in there. We're good to go. Moving down to the bottom pouch, hand grip. It's a neat little item I use just to warm up my hands and wrists before playing. That goes in there. The tissues go in there. I left this out, my handy dandy, which, by the way, this is the ball mark I use to remind myself we're supposed to be having fun out there. That goes here, and if anyone messes with me, I'll stick you with my ball repair tool. Now, cool. Really intimidate someone. Said, oh yeah? Oh, mess with me. I'm sorry, my bad. That goes in the top. Okay, then we have a couple of gloves. Always. One usually I send in loose. The other one I put in my little swag bag here, which has, just at a glance, a couple of pencils, a wrist brace if I ever need it, which I haven't used lately, a Band-Aid or two, some dental floss, extra teas, and this is actually a mini screwdriver I don't know if I've ever had to use it, but if I did, it would be there. And a bunch of keys and a cigarette lighter, just in case there's something that needs to be lit. And my good glove goes in there also. Boom. In the bag, extra golf balls. I only keep around 4 or 5. I never even use them. I end up finding a couple more during the way, so I always end up emptying them out back at the house. But those just get dumped in there. We then close it up like that, and then we've got our front pouch, which my regular usage of balls. We throw about 2 or 3 in those. Close it up, and then oh, I left something out. My strap for the bag. I don't use it. I can't recall ever using it, but that actually goes, well, I was going to say it goes here, but this is, saved it, yay. This just gets folded up and stuck right in there with all the other nonsense. Fits nicely, boom, close this up, but not all the way. Oh, look at that. The zipper has separated a little. Okay, note to self. We only go up to here from now on. Nothing in this pouch or pocket, so we can just close it up. Extra wrist brace that I had forgotten about. That goes into the bag. Okay, then we're dealing with basically, what is this? Oh, this is for my, what do you call it? For my thermos. This is how I attach my thermos to my golf cart. Then we're just left with outside. I've got the brush, keep the clubs clean. We have our rangefinder, which gets attached to the same place, like that. We have the Garmin watch, which goes Rahea. I do not wear it, seeing as the bag is always with me. I can just attach it when I need it. Boom, there's my yardage. And last but certainly not least, the official cotton. I have tried microfiber. Microfiber dries out on the course way too fast. That can either go here, or it can go over here with this other stuff. Usually I think it's down here is where I keep it. And that's kind of sort of it. So that's what we put in our bag that has not anything to do with the actual clubs. And there you have it. Hope that helps you out. Anything you need to make sure you're prepared for any eventuality, I think this pretty much covers it. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know. Love you. Mwah. Peace out.